bar blues lesson in the key of E. 12 bars, and the first 4 bars will be the number 1 chord in the key of E, that's E. There'll be 4 beats in each bar. Then we'll go to the 4 chord for 2 bars, and that means I'll be going up the scale to the note A here, so I'll need an A chord, and the 5 chord is B, so we'll need the chords E, A and B. They're not very bluesy sounding, so you could use what we call a family of dominant chords, E7, A7 and B7. So this basic structure, first 4 bars as I say was E. I'll call out which chords I'll be using for the 12 bar. Steady tempo. E's first one, 1, 2, 3, E7, 2, 3, 4. A7 for 2 bars, that's 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, back to the E, 2, 3, 4. Now I need B7, A7, B7, and B7, and it goes back to the start. So there's our form. Now, one of the most common rhythms is the shuffle pattern, and for that I'll be using open E and just a small fragment of my E chord. Finger 1 on the 2nd fret A string gives me a B, and those 2 notes are what we call a perfect fifth apart. And so we call that little chord, or dyad of 2 notes, E5. I'll be using that shape, and also then adding finger 3 on the 4th fret of the A string to give me a C sharp, which is 6 notes up the scale. So it's like E5 and to a 6th. I'm going to play 2 of each with downstrokes on the pick like this. I'm playing straight. Our blues pattern will have a shuffle feel, which is based on the triplet. And on each beat, if I just strum a triplet, 1, 2, 3, what we do is we add the first 2 of the triplet together, so you get a long note and a short like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chunk, 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 chunk. I do 2 strums of each, remember, 2 with finger 1, 2 with finger 3, and back like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Long, short, long, short, long, short, long. I'm palm muting at the saddles on the guitar here. Just karate chop the saddle very lightly. Rest that on the strings, and that chokes the strings, doesn't allow them to ring out too much, so you can control just playing those 2 strings. That will be for the E. When it goes to an A chord, I just move everything down 1 string, A string open, finger 1, 2nd fret D. Remember, just playing from the A string, all down strokes with the pick, and back to E. When it comes to the B7, I'm just going to play the chord. I'm going to play the root note first, B, 2nd fret A string, and I'll play that twice, then strum the chord, same for A, A7, or you could use this shape, 2nd fret D, G, B, 3rd fret E, it's got more twang to it, and then I'll go back to the shuffle pattern. So the last 4 bars would sound like this: 2, 3, 4, B7, A7, shuffle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. First beat of the last bar, and then I'm going to slide my B7 into shape. Okay. So my B7 chord, I moved up 1 fret, and to get a nice sound, what you can do is take the pinky, the little finger off the thinnest string, and plonk it onto the 3rd fret B string. That gives you a C9 down to B9, a little bit warmer, jazzier sound. So I'll do the last 4 bars again. 1, 2, 3, 4. A7. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Slide. It's back to the start. Here's the whole pattern with the shuffle, and I'll call out the chords. I'll set the old metronome going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 2. Bar 3. Bar 4. A. 2 bars. Back to E. Becomes B7. A7. And shuffle. 2, 3, 4, 1. Off we go again. Too fast? Slow down. 2, 3, and bar 3, bar 4, comes A, back to E, all down, jump, here comes B, back to the shuffle, and now the run I did was on the A string. I just went up, A open, finger 1 1st fret, A sharp, B flat, to B, opposite, go back down, for A7, and back to the shuffle. And a quick intro, ping the open E, 5th fret A string is a D, down to the 2nd fret. I was playing the bass note. You could play them both the same rhythm if you want. I usually just play 1 bass note and 2 on the top.